Hey guys, I'm back. Sorry for not really uploading as much, but I don't got much to upload because I don't got a lot of money. But today we're going to be installing a steering wheel with a quick release and a hub. I'm going to be doing it step by step so you guys can follow along. And if you guys got any comments, just leave it in the comment section. Thank you for watching, and we'll start installing it now. Alright guys, the first step we're going to do, take these little things out. I already took this side out, but it looks like this. You're going to take them out on both sides. Once you do that, there's a 10 mil right behind it. You can take that out. Make sure you save these because we don't want a hole when we're done. Alright, once we remove these bolts, I just keep them up there nice and neat where nobody could hit them and they won't fall. So the next step, we're just going to pull this forward. Pull this forward. Now this is for the airbag. Crucial step, before you disconnect anything with any connectors, anything, make sure you disconnect your battery. So to take these things off, you're just gonna get in there. Let me see if I can do this. Okay, see these things, these little black things, pull them up. Do to this side. Man. Sound effects included. Once we get these little black tabs pulled up, they're just gonna pull this thing up. Same thing on this side. Pull it up. This comes off now. Alright, next step we're gonna do is take this off and this off so we can take this bolt off. Alright guys, so we got this off and this off. So you're gonna be right here. This is a 21. Let you guys know. I already loosened it, so once you do that, just take that off all the way. Alright, so we got the bolt off. We put it up there with the other ones so we won't lose it. Next step would be to just pull this off like that. Now we're left here. Our next step is to take this clock spring out. You don't have to take these wires out. I just ripped them out because they annoyed me. But the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna open up this this trim so we get to these access screws to take this off. So to get to there, there's these screws that go, one right here, one right there, and then there's one in the very back. Alright, now we got the clock spring out. Now we get our hub and put it in, right? But shocker, it still doesn't go down because this is too big for the trim. Shocker, right? So we're gonna have to trim it. So next thing we're gonna do, just leave that on there. We're gonna go get a Sharpie and we're gonna Sharpie around it so we know where to trim. Alright, so like I said, since the trim gets in the way, you want to use a Sharpie to go around. I didn't have a Sharpie, so I just used a razor to make a line. Once you do that, you can take this off, and now you know where to trim. So big tip, when you're going to trim, because you can only cut once, cut smaller to bigger, if that makes sense. So start smaller, and then make your way big until it fits nice and perfect. Well guys, after much sanding, because I use sandpaper and a grinder, I finally got it. So now it will go on nice and smooth now. So mine doesn't look too pretty, but when you look at it right here, that's all that matters. So next you're going to want to put that bolt in and tighten it all the way down. Alright guys, after you tighten that bolt down, you go ahead and put your quick release on. If you have a quick release, if you don't, then you can just get your steering wheel and mount it straight onto there. But since I got a quick release, I'm going to put it on. So, yep, I'm going to put that on right now. Okay, we got the bottom piece of the quick release on, so we're going to put the top piece back on. Put the top piece on. Let's see if I can do this with one hand. Nope, can't do this with one hand, so I'll be right back. Alright, so we got the quick release on now. All we got to do, put the steering wheel on. Alright guys, it's all finished. It looks really nice. I really like it a lot. Make sure you get your emblem in the middle, centered. And tip, don't tighten these down too tight, because if you are going to use your horn, your horn won't work because it gets stuck when you try to push it in because it's too tight. And then a heads up, guys, your traction control light will come on. Last, you want to get all your hardware that you have for those steering wheel that I told you guys to leave up there, and put your steering wheel back together so you could put it back on in the future or just sell it.